Yes.
I can do all things through Christ which strengthened me. That is out of the Bible, Philippians 4:13. And that was my quote that I used for this whole class. Because when I first came into the class, I was like, this is going to be all right. Wasn't like that. I was like, oh my goodness, this is not what I thought it was going to be. I thought I was just going to come in, we was just going to do some speeches on paper and I'll be all right. Can't be nothing compared to English 101 because I don't like writing essays. So I chose public speaking. Figured I'll just come in and do some little public speaking, learn how to speak in the public, and we'll be done. That's not how it went. But anyhow, here we are, down to the end. So I'm going to discuss with you 3 things. First thing I'm going to discuss is what I learned out of the class. I'm going to discuss 2 things out of my portfolio, and then I'm going to talk about my classmates, some of my classmates. And so this is my portfolio, and I figured since I know when I get a certificate from Dr. Phil, I'll print my own certificate out. So I printed my own certificate out for my portfolio. And that's my cover of my portfolio. You know me, I got to be different. So now I'm going to talk to you about the things that I learned. One thing I learned in this class is when you come to something new, come with an open mind. I came thinking, like I said at the beginning, this is going to be a breeze. We just going to do what we got to do and be done. Of course, until Dr. Phil came up with all that, I'm like, what is a rubric? What is this? Why do we have to assess each other? What's all of this? Why we just can't talk and, okay, you did good, and be done. No, we had rubrics. I'm like, what? Then out of the blue, after a week, found out we had to interview strangers. I'm like, Dr. Phil, do you know people get shocked just walking up to people asking them questions? You want us to go to a stranger and say, can I ask you some questions? Come on. So it was like, man, okay, I'm going to do this. And it seemed like every week it was something new he added. So I was like, okay, I see how this is going to go. So I know next time, come with an open mind. Because you never know what's going to happen throughout the class. And so I learned that. I also learned that when you do public speaking, I thought uhs and ums was just everyday language. It just flowed with when you spoke. I didn't know it was a bad thing. Because everybody I talk to, hey, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, no, yeah. So I thought it was just an everyday language. I didn't know it was bad to say and us, and you had to watch how you say, well, it's common language when we talk. We say, man, I used to, yeah, like that. Learn you can't do that in public speaking. You get marbles dropped for you. So that was a good thing. So I learned that, and by learning that, it actually has helped me when I speak now to kind of think before I say things to what, oh, okay, I can't say that. I was getting ready to say So it helps me to watch myself, and it also helps to speak clear. No, you didn't. Now, so those were some of the things that I learned. Now, the last thing I learned is this. I do wear glasses, but I figure I'll bring my glasses today for one purpose. Now, Dr. Phil wears glasses. And this is one thing I learned about Dr. Phil throughout this quarter in our class. If you did good on something, and he liked what you did, he would do this while he was looking at the paper. He would say, and if he did that, I knew I was doing all right. So I looked for that in Dr. Phil. I said, Dr. Phil did that look, I did okay, I'm all right. So I looked for that. So that was one of the things, I really enjoyed that. So I like that with Dr. Phil. But that's good. So now I'm going to move to my portfolio. Actually, I'm just going to talk about 2 things in my portfolio. See, I didn't do all the fancy stuff that everybody did in their portfolio. I went old school. I got some tabs. Dr. Phil, you got everything listed out, speech number. Everybody had their cute little drawings, and I was tired. I'm sorry. But I'm just going to go over some of my humor that I did. And my humor actually includes my daughter. Those of you that remember my daughter, that was my significant individual that I spoke on my very first speech. She's 19, about to be 20 years old. So when she was born, like I told you all, she was 3 pounds, 4.5 ounces. So unfortunately for some of the men, you may know if you have kids, some that don't, when you have problems during birth, they use forceps if they can't get the baby out. So for me, they had to use forceps to pull my daughter out because she was premature. And so they did it, got her out, she didn't cry. Finally I heard, okay, she's all right. So they take her, clean her up, and they brought her back to me. And so I'm laying there and I'm like, who's that? And says, this is your baby. I said, no, that ain't my baby. So the doctor was like, Miss McIntyre, that is your baby. I said, no, that's not my baby. They was like, Miss McIntyre, this is your baby. So we went back and forth for about 5 minutes. I'm arguing with the doctor, that is not my baby. That baby's ugly. I'm not produce nothing like that. But needless to say, what happened was when they pulled her out, the forceps, she was bruised from here on up. So she looked like a little squirrel. So I'm arguing with the doctor, that is not my kid. You guys got my baby mess switched up. But anyhow, 19 years later, she is mine, and she has turned out to be a beautiful young lady. All the little black and blue bruises are gone. Thank God. Then the next humor that I'm just going to throw real fast again is about her. She works for AmeriCorps, and so she was working at, Midland Elementary School. So she works with little kids in the after-school program, the little Cougar Club program that she does. So she went to work one day, and I don't know what outfit she had on, but apparently one of the little girls came up to her and they thought she was married. So they came up to her, and one of the little girls said to her, Miss McIntyre, you're such a beautiful, you look so, she said, you're such a beautiful pregnant lady. So my daughter looked at the little girl and said, thank you, but I'm not pregnant. So the little girl looks back at her and says, well, then you shouldn't wear that dress no more because it makes you look fat. So she called me on the phone and she's like, Mom, kids say the darndest things. Would you believe what this little girl told me? So when she told me, I just started laughing. She got upset at me, of course, and hung up, but she figured it out. I thought it was funny. I was like, kids will tell you the truth. So that was funny. Now, the other thing I'm going to tell you about is my periodic thoughts. I'm just going to go through just a few of them, not much. Periodic thoughts. Dr. Phil said, okay, you got to write something that you think of every week. I'm like, here we go again. You say that at the beginning. So here we go. First time he tells us about it, I'm sitting in the class and I'm thinking to myself, Liz, what in the world are you doing here? Why? And so I'm going through it. So like every week is, why did I pick this class? Finally, I get down to week 10, and I'm like, I got one more week left. I actually think I could pass the test. Of course, I felt that way just a little when I got my first speech graded. I said, oh, I got an A. I could do this. I'm all right with this class. But now, then of course, Dr. Phil gives us something else. And again, that week that we had to do, and we was all like, Dr. Phil, you did not say that at the beginning of the class. He's like, yes, I did. Look at your syllabus. Doctor, nobody looks at their syllabus at the class. I didn't, I'll be honest. I don't even think I opened the books. But anyhow, now I'm just going to talk some about my classmates. I really enjoy my classmates. The one I enjoy the most, I remember when this person came up, and he said, the first time I heard him talk, and he said, hi, my name is Roman. And I said, oh my God, I love his accent. Where is he from? So he could have spoke the whole day and I'd have been fine in public speaking class. So Roman, I love your accent. I just love his accent. And he just flows. I can tell he loves God because he always says, somewhere in his speech he talks about something to do with God. So I love that about him. Robert J.
What'd I do?
See, I didn't have to say nothing. It's like you didn't do nothing. But everybody in the class had some effect on me. I learned something. Dustin was he had just this smooth swag. He would just come up here like, he would have shorts. I'm like, man, it's like 30 degrees outside. He got shorts on. You know, I'm like, wow, okay. But that's the, Caitlin was just quiet. It was like, man, is Caitlin here? Because you would never hear her until it was time for her to give her speech. So, but I enjoy Caitlin. She would get Brian. I dread when Brian is doing the marbles and it's time to speak. Because he hears the uhs and the ums. But I enjoyed him too. Katasha, I had a hard time with her name at first. I was like, oh, you're named after my daughter. She was like, no, it's not Natasha, it's Katasha. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. But everybody, Eric flowed because of the military background. So, but he was all right. Sleep sometimes, but okay. Tammy, love Tammy. I mean, everybody was cool. Jones, Jared is my buddy. I like sitting next to Jared. We sit and laugh in class a lot. He gets me in trouble. And Robert B, I'm just trying to see his eyes when he talks. I just want to see his eyes. You know, Josh is just like so serious. Sometimes it's like, and I'm like, man, I need something done with my computer. I know who to call. I'm calling Josh. And Smart, everybody, just Mary Jane, even the ones that's not here. Everybody just have a nice spirit about them, and I learned a lot from all of you. And so as I come to the end, I'll share with you what I learned in the class, something about my portfolio, and my classmates. So I'll leave you with this. The race is not given to the swift, but to those that endure to the end. That's out of Ecclesiastes 9 and 11. So here we are at the end. We have ran the race, and we've made it to the end. We are done, and we are victorious.